Hi, and welcome back to 50 Shades of Blonde. This is our 1-year anniversary show, and I'm Missy Day.
And Jill Branson.
And look at what we have.
Look at this.
I thought I was going to be the only one who brought you flowers, but no.
But are we sad?
No.
You deserve them.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Thank
It smells
you.
yummy in here.
It does.
Beautiful. Well, Nancy was one of our very first guests when we had our very first show a year ago. Can you believe that?
No.
It's been a year. So, thank you for coming on again.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thank you for subbing for me too in September.
That was the most fun. Jill
was
and I
fun.
had a blast, and it was a little bit winging it,
Yeah.
but
much.
but it was really fun for me to be the interviewer instead
Right.
of the interviewee, because I like to ask questions. That's
Yep.
what I do for
That's
a
what
living.
she does.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So tell us, what's new with Nancy Gabriel?
Well, Nancy Gabriel, mediation around the table. What's new is that the divorce business is booming. And I want to say yay,
I'm sad.
but it's not so sad, and I'll tell you why. Because the people who come to mediation, who hire me, are respectful of each other. They put their kids first. They want to maintain a family relationship without all of the ugliness that a litigated divorce has. And they save buckets of money. Buckets.
Right.
Really. Really. I do this workshop called Second Saturday Divorce Workshop. I'm one of the participants. There's a family law attorney, and there's a family therapist, and there's a certified divorce financial analyst, and then me, the mediator. And we each do a piece on the different processes and the different choices that people have. And it's a workshop designed for women, but we get men in there occasionally. And it's a really good place to get your questions answered, second Saturday. But in any event, the family law attorney who participates says that the average cost of a litigated divorce in Clark County right now is $29,000.
No.
And I had a couple
my.
the other
Oh my
day,
gosh.
Saturday, and her friend had already spent $80 herself.
Oh my gosh.
So mediation, if you can be in the same room with somebody that you're divorcing, or if you're already divorced, or if you're never married but you want to work out a parenting plan, it makes so much sense.
No kidding.
And that's why I love what I do.
Because you can save people money, and sometimes you help them get back together.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while. That's not my area
Your
of
forte,
expertise.
but sometimes it does work out.
It does
that
work
way.
out, and but more importantly is mediation preserves relationships, and I say that a lot, and it really does. I see it all the time. I see couples, they walk in and they're sitting across from me in my office, and they're like 9 feet apart from each other, and they walk out and one of them's got their arm around the other. And even though they're getting a divorce, they're not reconciling, but they're respecting each other, and they understand. What I like to tell them is, you're going to be a family forever. So if you do this part with some dignity and some respect, not only is it better for you, but it's better for your kids.
Right. Exactly.
But divorce is not the only thing you mediate, right?
Oh, thank you for saying that, Missy, with your cute pink hair. No, I love to do business mediations. I have done what I call business prenups for people who are starting a business together.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with whether they want to be a C Corp or an S Corp or an LLC. It has to do with what their expectations are, what their roles are going to be, and how they're going to communicate with each other. Because the words matter.
Well, and you also do families that
Yes.
a relative has just passed away and they're having all these issues.
Or when adult siblings don't
Right,
agree on
right.
where to put mom, or what to do with mom's stuff. Yeah, I've done that. I've worked with blended families. Those are really interesting, because I'll sit a whole family in my conference room, and I'll give the 10-year-old an equal voice to the dad. And everybody says, whoa, and
Yeah.
I'll write a contract that the 10-year-old will sign. So even though legally it's not really
Right.
enforceable because she's not an adult, but she's put her signature on something that she's had a voice in. Ground rules for the family. screen time, or who gets the remote, or whatever their issues are.
So many things you don't think about.
I know. And so the thing about mediation is the process is essentially the same regardless of what the conflict is. So I help people have an equal voice and communicate with each other and maybe think outside the box. Just this morning I was working with a husband alone who's trying to draft a spousal support offer to his wife, and he was overwhelmed. And so I just helped him break it down, and we're going to submit a proposal to her. In fact, I sent the draft to him already by email to review. And once we broke it down, I could just see his body language physically relax. And so that's another thing that you can do in mediation is you can think outside the box. Can you tell I love what I do?
Yes, I can.
Yes, and I love that too.
I do too.
I love that you love that.
I'm so happy. I am proof, and Jill, you and I have talked about this before, about reinventing yourself.
That's right.
And whether you call it a late bloomer or a change of heart or a change of circumstance, but it's just wonderful. It's a privilege. I think reinventing yourself is a privilege.
It is.
I do too.
Definitely a privilege.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because not everybody can experience that.
Right. So what's new with you two? What else are you doing to celebrate your 50 Shades anniversary?
Oh, gosh.
Well, we're going to keep going for one, so
Yay.
that's kind of huge. We're going to keep
Yay.
going.
Good.
And we talked about, I don't know if you saw the first segment, but
I did.
we have some pretty exciting people coming on the next year.
I know. I was really blown away. Yeah. So do I get to sub for you at all?
Let's see.
Could you take
Probably,
a vacation on a Monday?
I think it's probably going to happen in the fall, yes.
Could I? May I? Yes. You
I
all
don't
heard
know.
that, right?
What we could even do one time is you could just come in and do a
Yeah.
show, and you could do the whole show with all three of us could be the
Yeah.
hosts.
Oh,
How about
wow.
that?
Well, am I doing one in September as a guest?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
So let's think about that.
Yeah, I think that would
really
be fun.
I would love to interview.
I would be perfectly happy to sit here and watch you interview everyone.
That's
Could
right.
I interview you, Missy Day?
No.
That's not fair. Why not?
I'm not sure.
I won't
all of a
ask-
sudden
you
I
could
feel
give me a
stressed out
list.
again.
You could give me a list of pre-approved questions. How's
Oh,
that?
okay. That would work.
I won't ask you anything that you don't previously authorize.
Although, don't you find it kind of weird, though, that we have a show where we do that to people every single month?
Right.
But yet, I'm not willing to do it myself. Yeah,
Yes.
there's something there. isn't
So,
there?
Missy Day, would you be willing?
Yeah, would you be
Oh, no.
willing?
Here it is.
No, I'm not going to go there. I respect you.
Yes.
No.
Do we still
If you put
have-
it that way, I would say yes.
Do we still have some things in that box you were talking about earlier today?
Oh, the box.
Ah.
Oh, yes. Today we unpacked our boxes.
Yeah, we
all
unpacked
this stuff.
boxes.
Oh,
in
wow.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
And?
So maybe there is something in
Yeah,
my box.
there might be something in your box that has not come out yet.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And you, Jill, you probably have a skeleton or two in
Oh
your
gosh,
closet.
yes,
Yes.
I do.
Do
but
share.
I will share. Not now, but
you have
I will
to think
share
about
that.
it.
Yeah,
Get
no,
the
I-
people to sign releases before you name names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some stories.
Can we come
to
dressed
tell.
up as other people?
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun.
You could just
I
wear
would
like a
love
mask
doing
in front of your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
And disguise our voice.
We could do
And-
like they do for this, the witness protection, where they like muffle you and you sit in the dark and you start telling all kinds of
Hey,
stories.
do that.
are you able to change what our voices sound like?
There you
that
go.
is
Oh, that would be awesome.
There you go. And so I can ask personal questions all day long. I do it for a living.
Right.
You know, I don't ask I don't have to know why people are getting a divorce, but sometimes it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it comes out that one of them is transgender. Or I've done same-sex divorces this year, so quite a few of them. It's just a matter of evolving with the times. So I hear a lot of personal things. I'm not able to share them with you. So if you share with me, I won't tell anybody.
Unless it's on.
I still
So,
won't tell
on our
anybody.
show.
I still won't tell anybody. You can trust me.
Yeah, we do
I've heard
trust
that
you.
before.
I am trustworthy. I am. I can keep a
Yeah,
secret.
it's all the people out there that are
Yeah.
listening, not so much.
They don't care. They'll hire you all anyways, right? All of us, right?
All
That's
of us.
right.
Yes.
Yes, all of us.
Because it just shows we're human,
That's right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
right?
Right.
None of us is perfect.
No.
Yes, and it's like we talked about today. You never know when your story is going to help somebody else,
Right.
no
Isn't
matter
that the
what
truth?
it is.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, and we all have stories.
So tell our listeners, viewers, where they can get a hold of you if they are looking for a mediator.
Okay, I am all over social media. My company is called Mediation Around the Table. So my website is mediationaroundthetable.com. That's a good starting place. Nancy Gabriel and Mediation Around the Table on Facebook and on Twitter and on LinkedIn. I'm not on Instagram.
You have an awesome blog.
Yes,
Oh, thank
and an awesome
you.
blog.
Every Wednesday morning it comes out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Turns out I love writing them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. This
Cool.
week is going to be 10 things to never say to anybody ever again.
Oh,
And next week is going to be this Wednesday, and then next week is going to be what to say if somebody says one of those 10 things to you.
Oh, cool.
So
That'll
we
be
get an
awesome.
answer.
So a little bit of information.
Great.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for
Yes,
coming
it
on
was
again.
great.
We
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank
It was
you.
great to be here. I can't wait to come back.
Yes.
Yes. Yay.
So stay tuned for our next segment.